Alright everyone, welcome to the second part of my Claire A Resident Evil 2 walkthrough. So, right now we are going to go get the second red jewel since we acquired the lighter. And, yeah. So, what you're going to want to do there is actually dodge the licker, unlike what I did. Or, if you were smart, you would have killed the licker. With the grenade launcher, of course. So, in order to get the second red jewel, you need the lighter, and, yeah, you need to go into this room. You need to ignite the chimney, or the fireplace, I mean. And, yeah, it's gonna immolate the image, and once the image is immolated, a red jewel will come out of it. What is that a picture of, anyway? I always thought that was a picture of Jesus Christ, but who knows what it is. There's also pistol ammo back there. I will put an annotation as to where they are because I don't feel like describing it. So now that we have the red jewel, we need to actually has nothing to do with the red jewel. Since we had the key, the precinct key, we're gonna be able to unlock the door that had the police officer survivor. Don't remember what his name is. I think it's Marvin, if I'm not mistaken. And also in the annotations of the last video, I said to bring either the grenade launcher or the bow gun because there are a lot of zombies in here, as you can see. You won't need to kill them all, as you can tell. Once you kill the few that are just right in front of you, you can just run and get the detonator, or the bomb, I mean. The detonator's in the next room. There's also some film on the other side of the room, but you'll have to kill like 2 more zombies in order to get to it, and really, you don't really care what's on the film. It's not that important, so yeah. And of course I will heal a bit there because I was on a lower version of caution. And I'm going to get bit right here. There's also ammo in that locker right there. I think I get it when I leave this room. So here he is, Marvin. I'm pretty sure that's his name. And oh my god, he has turned into a bluish purple zombie. Okay. So usually, as soon as he turns, he's usually like ridiculously close to you, so be ready to take some damage there. Unless it's the B game. If it's the B game, you're just gonna run in here, kill him, and take whatever's in here. But we are not playing the B game, we're playing the A game. So yeah, here are the ammo. Or here are the ammo, grammar. Here is the ammo. And yeah, let's leave here. Unlock the door. We'll never have to go in there again. It's not really a good idea to kill him there because it's a waste of ammo. But then again, you get so much ammo in this game that it doesn't really matter. So, now that we have the detonator, we are going to detonate something. We're going to detonate the wall that was near the crashed helicopter that was on fire earlier. And once again, if you were smart, you would have most likely killed those zombies also. So, I don't know if you guys checked out the Project S.E.R.A thing that I talked about for far too long at the end of the last video. But, now that I've watched it, I'm pretty, well, I can't say for certain, but, it seems as though they're trying to, I don't know, it seems like it's like a reboot or something of the Resident Evil movies, which would be awesome in my opinion. Especially if they use Julia Voth as Jill, because she is Jill, as I said in the last video. And yeah, I won't put another picture up. Well, maybe I will, but yeah. But anyway, I don't know if you guys enjoyed it or not. Tell me what you thought of it, if you did see it, and yeah. So, now let's detonate this wall over here. And of course, we knew the wall could be detonated because we heard a woman scream from there earlier. And plus, the helicopter crashed through the doorway that led into this area. So, let's do this. You would think the crashed helicopter would have made it easier to get through the door. Nah.
Oh.
And who is
I'm
this?
terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are
It
you
is
Chief
the
Irons?
police chief.
That's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others.
Let's hope not.
That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty.
Indeed.
Her skin
Pixelated
nothing
goodness.
short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely.
Huh.
And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please, I'd really like to be alone now.
So, if you click on the chief, he'll just keep saying that, please, I'd really like to be alone now thing. And, if anyone's played Resident Evil, the Dark Side Chronicles, you'll see a totally different side to the police chief. And he is quite demented. But, yeah. If you haven't seen it, too bad for you. Yeah, I'll upload it soon enough anyway. But, now that we've seen the police chief, let's go back here, and there is something else mimicking our footsteps. So let's switch on the light and see what we find. Or not. Yeah. And, oh yeah, it's the little girl from earlier.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then, what are you doing here?
Huh.
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Good riddance. Kids are nothing but trouble. So, once Sherry leaves, go get this first aid kit, or first aid spray, from that magic little box back there. And you could also get the secretary's diary, but it's not necessary, so yeah, let's leave. And now that we've seen Sherry, we are going to make our way to the underground area of this place, the police station. This is quite a police station. Never seen one like this before. So huge. Almost mansion-like, dare I say. Okay, so the chief seems to have gone.
Chief?
So let's see what's shiny over there. Whoa, nice skip. So it is the Heart Precinct key, and we will need that to gain access to the undergrounds. Oh, and if I didn't say earlier, if you didn't have enough space for the key, you should have made some space for the key. But yeah. So now that we have the key, let's make our way downstairs. Well, first the magic box anyway. Of course, you can put away the crank and the red jewel, and also you could put away the valve. You don't need any of that right now. But as usual, I was holding everything. So let's go through here. Makes getting down here way faster. You could have taken the other hallway through the main hall and then went down the emergency elevator, the emergency ladder, but yeah, that's gonna take a lot longer. And of course there were herbs around there. If you needed them, be sure to pick them up. Oh, and also there's a safe in this room, and of course there's ammo right here, but there's a safe in this room. It's like out there to the right side. I go there in the Leon game. I didn't go there with Claire, but if you do go in there, the code is 2336, if I remember correctly. But yeah, now that we're down here, we're gonna have to go into the safe room. And then we're gonna play as Sherry, which kind of sucks, but who cares? And of course down here there are zombie dogs. Just dodge them because they won't be here when we come back. They're gonna be lickers, which are even better than zombie dogs. These two dogs you can kill if you'd like. I ended up dodging them, or attempting to dodge them. But yeah, they're not too bad to dodge, but at times they can get you with a cheap hit or two, so yeah, be wary of that, and let's go in here. I'm gonna be putting away all those items that I said I didn't need to hold, which was the crank and the valve and things like that. You can also save if you came in here. Pretty sure I do. Yep. Yeah, it's the second time I saved. Really, I'm surprised that I saved so much in this game. But, yeah, as you can tell, I'm putting all those worthless items away. You will need the lighter, though, because we're going to be making our way. Well, you'll see then. But, yeah, now that we're done messing with our items, let's go back out here to meet Sherry. The annoying little kid.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Alright, so now that we're playing as Sherry, we are going to be getting another precinct key, if I remember correctly anyway. And, up here there are 2 zombie dogs that you can't do anything about. You have to dodge them, because of course Sherry can't equip any weapons, nor does she have any weapons with her. So yeah, just do your best to dodge those 2 zombie dogs, and make your way into this room. There's another room that we will go into. It is completely optional, but if you want more ammo for your grenade launcher, you'll want to go up through there. So here's a little box puzzle for us that I will be fast forwarding. I usually would push the box on the right side of the screen first, all the way to the right or all the way to the left, but I don't know, for some reason I didn't. But anyway, luckily I fast forwarded this because it's so boring. So once we made ourselves a bridge, we can cross and we will be able to get the precinct key. If that's what we're getting here. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, there we go. The Clover one. So now that we have that, we can go straight back to Claire, but I am sort of a greedy person. I like having as much ammo as I can, so I'm going to get the grenade launcher ammo, which is down through here. Once again, you will have to dodge both zombie dogs in order to get in, but they're usually not too bad. I think when I come back out, I get hit a lot more, though. And if you played through the B game, you will know that this is where, what's her name comes through? Ada, yeah. This is actually where Ada finds Sherry's locket, but, yeah, that's getting way ahead of ourselves. So once again, dodge through the zombie dogs. Oh my god, that sucks. They're usually not too bad, but there are times when they can trap you in a weird way. But then again, it doesn't really matter if you're getting hit, because this is the last time you're going to play as Sherry. And be thankful for that. I know I am.
Claire! Are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here. Here's another.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire! I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
And good riddance to her. So let's pick up this stuff here and let's make our way back into the precinct. And of course, before we make our way back to the precinct completely, we are going to do an optional little side quest, I guess you could call it. I am going to, or we are going to be picking up some ammo in a room that is completely optional, as I said earlier. Redundant. Okay, so in order to get to the room, we are going to have to do two things first. First, we're going to need to do get a card key, and then we are going to have to do a puzzle. And of course, now down here, there are two lickers. Be sure to watch out for them. You can take them out with the grenade launcher, of course. Sometimes they get a hit on you. Sometimes they take 3 shots, which is always a pain in the ass, but what are you going to do? So in here is where we are going to be getting the key card. The red card key, I guess. Key card, it doesn't really matter. As soon as you pick it up, all the zombies are going to reanimate. So make sure to dodge them on your way out of here. It's usually really easy to dodge them all if you stay near all of the carts. But, yeah. That's that. So let's move forward and do our next mini task. Of course, kill the licker. Almost said hunter. So in here is where we are going to be doing the puzzle. There's also an herb in here that you can use if you got hit. Or you can just pick it up like I am. So let's move forward and get to this puzzle. So we need to reroute the power. There are a few ways you can do this puzzle. There's a few different solutions, but I always opted to do the up, down, up solution. So as you can see, quite a mind bender right there, and now we can use the key card on the door that will give us some extra stuff. There are bowgun arrows in there, and there's a bunch of pistol ammo, as well as 2 other things that I'm going to suggest that you guys leave for the B game. Because you really don't need them in this game. You really don't need them in either games, to be honest, but if you want some extra stuff, yeah. It's usually best to save it for the second half of the game. So as you can tell, there's a bunch of pistol ammo here. There's the bowgun shots, as I said. And if you would have went all the way to the back of the room, you would have found a locker. Inside of the locker is a submachine gun and a side pack. The side pack gives you 2 extra spaces for your inventory. And the submachine gun takes 2 extra slots for your inventory. The reason that I didn't click on it is because as soon as you click on it, I'm pretty sure that you have to take one of them. And unless you can't hold the submachine gun, but if you're able to hold one, I think you have to take one. So yeah. Actually, I could have showed it off because I couldn't hold the submachine gun. But then again, I wasn't thinking much ahead. But yeah, you will see it in Leon's game because I pick up both. Usually the reason for the 2 items is for you to take it with one player, like for your A game. So if you're playing as Leon A, you either take the submachine gun or the side pack. Or at least, as far as I can tell, that's how they wanted you to do it. But I usually just save both for the second player, whoever's in my B game. Every once in a while, I'll take both for the A game, but it's really unnecessary in the A game. And of course, the zombies are having a mini rave over there. So, now that we have the precinct key, we are going to the interrogation room to pick up a new item. And of course, there's a giant horde of zombies over here that are easily dodgeable if you stand in that spot for a few seconds. They all sort of shift to the left side, and you can just run to the right. In here, there are 4 zombies that you'll have to deal with. You can kill them if you'd like. I'm usually able to dodge that guy. I don't know why it didn't work that time. You should watch out when you come through here, because that zombie is really close to that corner, and you don't want to get hit. But for some reason, this guy was just like way off of his course. I don't know how that happened. But either way, I needed to use that herb. So yeah, we used the precinct key, we discarded it, and now we are going to pick up an item. I did not need to pick this up. There's no reason to pick that up. Do not pick it up. If you're following my walkthrough this whole time, don't pick it up. For the last time, do not pick it up. So of course you do need that stone that I just picked up in order to gain access to the secret elevator in the chief's room. But that's not till later. So of course, let's move forward, dodge this douchebag who bit me, and yes, use the other precinct key. And now we are going to need to use the lighter in order to do a puzzle. Pseudo puzzle. And of course, there is a licker in here who will die with 1 shot from the acid round. So nighty night, friend. Well, at least in the precinct. Once you get to the lab, for some reason the lickers get a lot stronger. They take like 3 rounds from pretty much everything you have for the grenade launcher. As far as I could tell anyway when I was playing it. But right now we need to use the lighter, you idiot. Yes, there you go. And the solution for the puzzle is to do the middle one first, which is number 12, then the one all the way on the right, which is number 13, and then number 11, which is all the way on the left. And once you do the puzzle, a cog will drop, a cog wheel. And we are going to need this cog wheel in order to get another one of those stones. Well, half of the blue stone. So, now that we have that, we need to go back all the way to the top of this building and yeah, use the crank and use that cog wheel we just got, or just acquired. See, I dodged them that time. I don't know why it didn't work earlier. Oh yeah, and something else that I was thinking of. I always found the sort of... Oh, and of course you can dodge all of the zombies here if you pretty much use the same strategy I did earlier. I wasn't able to dodge him for some reason. I'm usually able to. If you're not confident in your abilities to dodge the zombies, you can just shoot them with the grenade launcher. Believe me, you will have more than enough shots to destroy them all. So, yeah, you can opt to do that. But, as I was saying earlier, I always found William Birkin's howl sound that he makes really funny. Like, even when I first played this game when I was a lot younger, and that's the howling sound that the licker makes when it's about to do its jumping attack. Whenever it makes that sound, you want to get the hell out of the way, because they do massive damage when they hit you with that. But yeah, I always found William Birkin's howling or screaming or whatever you want to call it really amusing. And I'm pretty sure that was unintentional on the developer's part, but I don't know. Something about it was just really funny to me. So as you saw, I took the crank, put away, I don't remember what I put away actually. It went too fast, I shouldn't have made that. Well, either way, just take whatever I have in my inventory at the moment. And of course, I am going to use the acid rounds in order to kill this licker over here. There's also another licker that I'm going to be encountering when I get to the top of this area, through the library. I think it's a library. But, yeah, there's another licker up there. Once again, they die with one shot from the acid rounds, which is really, really useful. So, yeah. And of course, there's a red herb to my right over there. And this is where that fuse would be used, either in this room or the room they're about to show, that room. As you can see, there's a broken fuse to the left. You can use it there and you'll be able to close the shutters and no zombies will come in. But it's really not necessary for us to use because we're never going into those hallways again. So, yeah, there's really no reason for that. I really don't know why you'd go back there. Unless you were missing some items that you wanted, but really, there's really no point to. So as you can see, once again, acid round makes quick work of these stupid lickers. And yeah, we are going to go in here and use both the cogwheel and the crank. And of course, once you use the crank, it's going to be discarded, unlike in other Resident Evil games where the crank is used multiple times. In this game, this is the only time you use the crank, which is odd. But the valve is essentially the crank, so I don't really know why we needed different items for that, but the valve has a different sort of shape on the end of it. I think it's a hexagon or something to that effect. Not that it really matters. So let's use the cogwheel here and hit the switch. And once we do that, a secret compartment will open up, or a not so secret compartment will open up. And there we go. The half of the blue stone. Or the blue stone fragment, I think it's called. So now that we have that, we are going to go back and get the other half of this stone. And in order to get that, we are going to be using the red jewel finally that I've been holding forever, it seems. It's always weird for me doing the A game again because I know the B game so much better. I've played through it a lot of times and I can run through it really easily. And yeah, when I did it for this playthrough, I kind of took my time a bit, but anyway, here's another puzzle. I said that we were going to go put that jewel in, but not yet. We still need to do this puzzle first. And there goes my screensaver. Move your mouse. There we go. So this puzzle is extremely easy. You have to duplicate or make these shelves look like, or duplicate the way that the shelves look on that little image that's over there. So you just move the two shelves on the left to the right once, and you'll have it done, if that made sense. I'm sure you guys saw what I did anyway. But, yeah. Once you do that, you will get the Serpent Stone, I believe that was. And now we will finally run back to get that red jewel. And I should have picked up that red herb there, but... okay. Don't know why I paused it. But, yeah. So we are going to be going into the safe room. I don't think I put anything away as far as I remember. But once we go in there, you can pick up whatever you'd like. We are going to be fighting a boss soon, and the best sort of ammo against him, I'm pretty sure, is the acid rounds that I was just using to take the lickers out. So, yeah, if you have any acid rounds or anything like that, be sure to take it with you. If I'm remembering correctly, I could be wrong. I should have watched the other video before I did this one. Stupid me. So anyway, just take the red jewel over here. I'm sure you know how to do the rest of this puzzle. You just place it into the woman's chest, which sounds more fun than it is, sadly. So yeah, there we go. Place it on her chest. We get a nice CG cutscene, once again, for something trivial. And now we have the second half of the blue stone. And of course, something else I forgot to mention is there is an ink ribbon in here. Don't know why you'd want it, but I think I do pick it up. Do I? Oh yeah, I did. So anyway, if you need that ink ribbon, be sure to pick it up. And yeah, that's the end of this part, and I'll see you guys in the next one.